Once in a small village lived a young man named Arav. He dreamed of becoming a great writer. His heart was filled with ideas. His mind overflowed with imagination. But there was one problem. He never stuck to anything for long. One day he would write 2 pages of a story, but the next day he would quit. Another time he decided to start a journal, but after 3 days he left it unfinished. Weeks passed, months passed, and although his dream remained alive, his actions were scattered like pieces of an incomplete puzzle. One evening, frustrated with himself, Arav went to the riverside. There he saw an old man carve its shapes on a large rock with nothing but a small chisel. Arav was amazed. How could such a weak tool shape such a strong stone? Curious, he asked, "Baba, how long have you been working on this rock?" The old man smiled and replied, "Every day for 1 hour for the past 2 years." Arav was shocked. 2 years with just a small chisel? Did not you get tired or lose hope? The old man looked at him with gentle eyes and said, "Son, this chisel alone could never break the rock. But my consistency, my daily effort, that is what makes the impossible possible. The rock does not change in one strike, but every strike counts. It is not the force of one blow, but the repetition of many that shapes it." Those words struck Arav deeper than the chisel struck the stone. That night, he returned home and decided to test the power of consistency for himself. Instead of promising to write a whole book at once, he made a small commitment. He would write just 1 page every single day without fail. The first week was exciting. His mind was full of new ideas and his pen danced on the paper, but soon laziness and doubt tried to creep in. Some nights he felt tired. Some mornings he felt uninspired. But Arav remembered the old man's words. Every strike counts. So even on the hardest days, he wrote at least a few lines. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, the pages began to pile up. 100 pages, 200 pages, 300 pages, until one day, a thick stack of paper lay on his desk. Arav had completed his very first book. But the story did not end there. Arav sent his book to publishers, and at first many rejected it. Old doubts returned whispering, "Maybe you are not good enough." But by now Arav had learned the secret of consistency. Instead of giving up, he kept writing. Another page, another book, another submission. After 2 years of steady effort, one of his books was finally published. Soon readers began to admire his work. His words inspired thousands, and Arav became known as the young man who turned his dream into reality, 1 page at a time. So, my dear friends, remember this: success does not come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day. Like the drops of water that carve valleys or the chisel that shapes stone, your small, steady efforts will one day create wonders. And if you felt even a spark of motivation, don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to walk with us on this journey of growth. Because your success is not built in a day, it is built every day.